Okay, I want to say something that is going to be not going to be an easy explanation video. In fact, this is about to go into serious business, so don't expect anything comedy from me. Okay, so here we go. By the way, I also met up with Miguel today, gave me back a flash drive. I know that's nothing big, but I don't know why, I just feel like I should tell you guys that. Anyway, I want to go into something that Miguel said. I never claimed, Modian Studios never claimed that they own those the videos that someone else makes. For example, if Jaden decides to make, I don't know, Jaden's Best Adventure movie, if he decides to make that movie, yes, it will be under a Modian banner, but we don't own the name. We just funded it. We gave it props. We supported it. We don't, that's Modium's job. We help other people make videos. We're not there to claim it. We're just there to provide it. Moving forward to another topic. Yes. I'm not gonna lie. Miguel did say that we are not an official studio. I want to say something. That is actually true. We are not an official studio. We never trademarked ourselves, and we are planning to, but as of right now, we're not doing it till the mid-future. We don't have any plans to trademark ourselves as at this point because we don't have the resources to. Because trademarking costs money. But we operate like a real studio. We will, we can, make deals, we can acquire other things, we can, for example, the deal that we had with 47th Street Comics, we can buy other companies, and merge them with our own. We can also buy, shows from other studios and put them under a Modian banner. Yes, we would have to give the creator credit, but yes, they are under a Modian banner, meaning we can still, at this point, we can use it. Now moving towards the jailbroken property. Just because it was made under Modian Studios' name doesn't mean that it was automatically Modian Studios' property, like Miguel stated. I didn't intend that to happen. It wasn't supposed to happen. In fact, I want to say something. Miguel knew how this was going to go down. I want to make that very clear, that Miguel knew very well how this turns out. He knew very well on what he was doing. In fact, please don't fall. In fact, it was a matter of his decision and his decision alone. Because I said specifically to him that I wanted to do this in case something like this happened, in case for whatever reason you're not part of Modium anymore. Because Jailbroken plays a very key part in the Astonic Elite Universe, the Modium Cinematic Universe. Yes, Modium Studios owns the Modium Cinematic Universe. Jailbroken remained with us to be a part of the Modium Cinematic Universe. So it's still Modium's. We still have the right to use that show. And I want to say something. Miguel knew about this because I saw him reading this contract. He knew exactly what he was doing. I can tell you when he did this. I can tell you why he did this. For two reasons. Number one, he wanted to help me launch Cop Ops, which is still going to happen. He wanted to also support the Modian Cinematic Universe, but I told him specifically, I know for a fact that I feel like something will happen eventually to one of us, so I want to guarantee that these will remain with us, no matter what is the outcome. I told him that specifically. And that's why I had everyone sign these contracts to state that we can still use your property if you leave Modium, if for whatever reason you leave us. And I want to make something very, very, very clear. I did not steal his show. I don't want to steal his show. He gave me practically most of his show. He gave me Paul Del Monte. He gave me Officer Ty. The Carson Hudson thing is between you and him. You also gave me the cameo rights for Carson Hudson. You also gave me full-time rights to use, like, Miguel Escobar in, videos in case, I have an idea. And Jailbroken will remain part of the Astonic Elite universe. I never claimed that if you made a video while at Modium Studios, it will be Modium's. It will be under a Modium Studio banner. We can, say, we helped out with that video, but we don't own it. It's under a Modium banner, but we don't own that video. Jailbroken is different because it is not under a Modium banner. It's part of Modium Studios because we own those rights. It's different because Miguel gave us those rights. When he sold us these characters, he sold us a part of the show. Now, Modium Studios, what do we own? We own the rights to use Jailbroken in the Astonic Elite universe until otherwise. We want to use that. Episode 4, 5, and 6 are Modium Cinematic Universe. If you want to make one separated, fine. But here's the thing. Miguel claimed me of stealing his show. I did not steal it. You can still use it. You can just not use Paul Del Monte's name. Because, of course, you gave me the character. It's a little bit more complicated for Kevin because you gave me that character. I can use your characters because you gave me those characters. You read those contracts and you knew what you were getting yourself into. You cannot call BS on that because you knew exactly what you were doing. And I want to make that very, very clear. Modium Studios does not own every single video you make with us. Modium Studios provides you with those videos. The reason why it's different for Jailbroken is because they're part of the Astonic Elite universe. They are core members, so I had him sign this. So Jailbroken would remain with us. I don't intend to steal your property. I don't want that, and I never will. You want to make a video about Jailbroken? Fine. Just let us have our own version. There's no harm in that. We just want to tell a story. It just so happens that it involves characters that you own. And there's no way that he can call BS on that. Because I have written permission right here. He read the contract. I can guarantee you he read it. Now, he also claimed that Uplink, Supernova, and I think Into the Action were not my property. Were not Modium Studios' property. They sorta are. Because Jaden signed them over to the Modium Cinematic Universe except Uplink. Uplink has only the Modium banner. The reason why it has the Modium Cinematic Universe logo is because he just basically said, just put it in, just no contract. I trust in you. We're not even a real studio. Why do we have contracts? I want written permission. I trust Jaden to understand that we can do this. Like, we can do it without contracts, and I also trusted you with Hacksmith. I can tell you exactly when. Hacksmith, we cannot make our own show off of Hacksmith. We just have our own version of one character. The main character. You have that character. He's yours. You do what you want. We just have our own. Same goes for Jailbroken. Only difference, you just can't use Paul Dalmonte's name. In reality, I don't even think you would replace Paul Dalmonte because I don't know anybody you would replace Paul Dalmonte with. And trust me, Miguel, I know you. Okay. Recap. Modian Studios does not steal shows. They're yours. It's up to you if you want to sign them over. Reason why is because something like this would happen, and we would have to, because I heard about everything that Jaden was planning, and when you two didn't become friends, you had the backlash and all that because most of that was yours. This is basically to patch that kind of thing up in case it happens. I'm not stealing your show. I'm just putting a backup to my backup. You still have it. You have 20% of the show. 30% of that show will return to you eventually. It will actually revert to you. Hell, why do I want marketing? I don't care. I don't use marketing. You can have it back. For all I care, you can have that 30% back because it's literally marketing and it's literally merchandising rights. You can have them back because that's all Modian Studios owns of these shows. They take that 30% and that 30% is marketing and advertising. We own that, but we don't steal your shows. We never intended that. That is yours and yours alone. However, you are different because you signed it. I have written permission that you signed this. And there's nothing that can prove this wrong. It's right here in ink. Nobody can prove... Oh wait, this is Jaden. Nobody can say otherwise because it is real. It is here. I will show you his signature. It is this. And I want to make one more thing clear. As it is true, we are at war. It honestly doesn't mean I have to be a dick. And I'm not a dick. I try not to be. So excuse me if I'm a dick. Miguel, that gives you no right to be even a dick either, because I've seen the way you just mispronounced my name. It's Mason. But he's doing that on purpose. He's doing Mason. It's kind of Mason. So stop it. Alright? Like I said, there are different pronunciations towards the way something is spelled. May, sin, may, son. There's no difference. Alright? There's no difference. Why am I talking to you guys like this? Because honestly, I hate making videos like this. I want to right every single wrong Miguel is writing right now. Because half of the stuff is... I don't want to say lies because in reality they're not. It's just that Miguel is saying it wrong, but I don't think he means it. He just doesn't know how it works. So I'm basically here to say what is right and what is wrong, and I sound like a perfectionist for that, but I don't want people getting the wrong idea. It wouldn't be different if I say binoculars were like a one-eyed thing, because they're not. But however, it gives you no right to correct me on that kind of thing, because I know what binoculars are. So, I'm only going to ask this one last time. Stop mispronouncing my name. It's not cool. It's not right. And you have no right to do that. It's like me saying that your name is something that you don't like. So don't do it to me. Peace.